Well, New York has so many different fucking things available to you.
Yeah, and it's open all night.
You know, where can you get a haircut at 4 a.m?
Yeah.
In New York City. We were just talking about this week. We live here in California. And Lee, 11 o'clock.
Sleepy factory town. Everything's closed.
Drive on Magnolia from here to Flappers at 10 o'clock. You could count the people on one fucking hand.
Yeah.
If you see somebody. Burbank shuts down at 8 o'clock. I've done 100 on Magnolia. One night I lost my wallet as I was getting in a car. I got home over here when we lived up the block. I got in front of the house and I realized my wallet was gone. I was leaving the next morning. I got in that car and did 100 down Magnolia to Flappers. I made the right, and right where I parked, you could see the wallet right in the street. Nobody had it was just sitting there. There's no action at all. And then you go to New York and you fall asleep at 8 o'clock and you wake up at midnight and the world's available to you.
Right.
The world's available. You know, New York, midnight in New York is nothing. It really is nothing. You know, you do a midnight show somewhere, it throws people off. In New York, they go out at midnight to watch
I went to 2 a.m. comedy show.
Yeah. Who the fuck wants to see comedy at 2 a.m? New York does.
Me
and
too.
When I was an open micer, I saw it till 4. There was a place that did an open mic till 4.
Jeez.
And there were 100 people on the list.
Starting at what time?
11.
Oh, my God.
And people be coming in getting hand jobs. You know, New York is a lot. But I went back a couple years ago, and I stayed in the city, and I couldn't sleep. It was one of those nights when I could not fall asleep, and I went for a walk. It's not like that no more. It's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
That crazy lifestyle of the 80, 90, it's calmed down. Those people get up and go to work in the morning. They go out, but they're home by 10 o'clock, 10:30. They drink a beer or two glasses of wine, and they go home. It's not like when I was growing up in New York at 3 a.m, once the bar closed, what do you want to do? Let's go into the city. And we would go into the city, into the shittiest part, buy a gram of blow, go to a fucking bodega, and they'd brown bag the beers, and we'd snort coke on the street and fucking drink beers out of a brown bag like nothing. Not even a cop would stop.
I remember Dave Attell used to take me to this bar. It was called Siberia, and it was in the subway entrance. I think it was right off of Broadway, like on 54th, 52nd.
He knew all those fucking
Jesus
places.
Christ, this place was it was like standing room only, and only like 8 people could fit in this bar. It was like you go down the subway steps, and then the first level, and then you get another step, and it was just like, I don't know what the hell it used to be, and it's not there anymore.
No.
But it was like seedy Russians in there, and some. It was always narcotics available, and it was a really, really like quintessential New York hole.
I can't even get into. Like, there was probably 4 bars I went to before 1985 that were just narcotic bars. The one gay bar I used to go to was just a drug place. It was just a drug haven. And when you'd walk in the door, you'd see shit you'd never see. You know, you pay a little extra to go in for that. That's when clubs were still, $10 to get in. These places were like 25. You're like, ouch. Because you could put your gram of coke on the table. And nobody's going to come and take it. Nobody's going to come do a line. Everybody minds their own business. And it was amazing to watch the fucking 80s and 90s in New York.
Yeah.
And to see how freely cocaine flowed. How easily people were just doing lines on bar tops.
Yeah, there was a bar in the Wall Street area that was open all night. And there'd be these Wall Street guys in there. And they're doing coke and drinking all night. And they're in their suits. And like they wouldn't even go home. They just sit there and sniff and drink until, it was time to go back in.
Weed's a little different, it seems like. I mean, there's dispensaries everywhere, but it seems like people mostly smoke at home and then they'll go out high. But I don't really. Occasionally, you'll see someone smoking on the street, but not really.
I smoke on the street all the time.
You should go to more comedy clubs in Los Angeles. The smell of weed is permeating everywhere.
10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, no, that doesn't happen, Joey. Yes, it fucking does. I got friends at Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.